The Bahamas is one of those rare places on Earth where the water looks almost too perfect to be real. Stretching across more than 700 islands, cays, and islets in the Atlantic Ocean, this Caribbean archipelago has long been considered one of the most breathtaking destinations on the planet. The shades of blue and turquoise that paint the ocean here are unlike anything you will find anywhere else, and the warm, welcoming culture of the Bahamian people makes every visit feel like coming home. Whether you are a thrill seeker, a nature lover, a history enthusiast, or someone who simply wants to lie on a pristine beach with a cold drink in hand, the Bahamas delivers on every front. But with so many islands and so many experiences to choose from, it can feel overwhelming trying to figure out where to start. That is exactly why we have put together this guide to the top 5 things you absolutely must do when you visit this stunning island nation. These are not just tourist checkboxes, these are transformative experiences that will stay with you long after you have returned home. Experiences that capture the very soul of what makes the Bahamas one of the most beloved or travel destinations in the entire world. So get ready, because your dream vacation is about to take shape. If there is one experience in the Bahamas that has captured the imagination of travelers around the world, it is swimming with the famous swimming pigs of Big Major Cay in the Exuma district. This uninhabited island, also known as Pig Beach, is home to a colony of wild pigs that have learned to swim out to greet visiting boats, hoping for a snack or simply enjoying the company of curious humans. Nobody knows exactly how the pigs ended up on the island. Some say they were left by sailors who planned to return and cook them, but never did. Others claim they swam ashore from a shipwreck. Whatever the origin story, the result is nothing short of magical. You arrive by boat, and before you even drop anchor, you can see these surprisingly graceful animals paddling through the crystal clear water toward you, their little snouts lifted above the surface, their tails wagging with unmistakable enthusiasm. You can wade into the shallow water and feed them, pet them, and take photographs that will make every single one of your friends back home incredibly jealous. The experience is joyful, completely unexpected, and utterly unique to this corner of the world. Beyond the pigs themselves, the waters around Exuma are some of the most stunning in the entire Bahamas, filled with sandbars, hidden coves, and marine life that makes every moment on or in the water feel like a dream. A day trip to Pig Beach is not just a novelty, it is a genuine highlight of any Bahamian adventure. The Bahamas sits atop one of the most extraordinary underwater landscapes on the planet, and nowhere is this more evident than at Andros, the largest island in the archipelago. Just off the eastern coast of Andros lies the Andros Barrier Reef, the third largest barrier reef in the world and a paradise for divers and snorkelers of every skill level. The reef stretches for more than 100 miles and drops dramatically into a deep underwater trench known as the Tongue of the Ocean, a place so deep and so mysterious that it has been used by the United States Navy for submarine testing. But you do not need to go to those extreme depths to witness the incredible beauty that lies beneath the surface here. Even in the shallow waters near the reef, you will encounter vibrant coral formations teeming with life, from colorful parrotfish and angelfish to sea turtles gliding effortlessly through the water and nurse sharks resting peacefully on the sandy bottom. For more experienced divers, the blue holes of Andros offer a completely different kind of underwater adventure. These circular openings in the ocean floor lead to vast underwater cave systems that are among the most complex and least explored in the world. Diving into a blue hole feels like entering another dimension, a world of eerie silence, dramatic rock formations, and water so clear it seems almost surreal. Whether you are a first-time snorkeler or a seasoned cave diver, the underwater world of Andros will leave you absolutely speechless. Nassau, the capital city of the Bahamas, is a place where centuries of history, vibrant culture, and modern energy all collide in the most fascinating way. Located on New Providence Island, Nassau has been at the center of Bahamian life since the 17th century, and the layers of that history are visible everywhere you look. Start your exploration at the Queen's Staircase, a remarkable 66-step staircase carved entirely by hand out of solid limestone in the late 1700s by enslaved workers. Each step is said to represent 1 year of the reign of Queen Victoria, and the staircase leads up to Fort Fincastle, a fort shaped like a paddle steamer that offers sweeping panoramic views of the city and harbor below. From there, make your way to the colorful streets of downtown Nassau, where pastel-painted colonial buildings line the roads and the famous straw market buzzes with the energy of local vendors selling handmade crafts, jewelry, and souvenirs. The Junkanoo Beach is another must-visit spot, a lively stretch of sand right in the heart of the city where you can soak up the sun, sample local food, and listen to the infectious rhythms of Junkanoo music, the traditional Bahamian art form that blends African, Caribbean, and European influences into something entirely its own. Nassau is also home to some of the finest dining in the Caribbean, with restaurants serving everything from freshly caught conch fritters and cracked lobster to internationally inspired cuisine that reflects the cosmopolitan character of this remarkable city. There are beautiful beaches, and then there is Harbor Island. Located just off the northeastern tip of Eleuthera, Harbor Island is home to one of the most extraordinary beaches in the entire world, a 3-mile stretch of sand that is genuinely, unmistakably pink. The color comes from tiny fragments of a red-shelled organism called Foraminifera, which mix with the white sand and crushed coral to create a blush tone that seems almost too beautiful to be natural. Walking along Pink Sands Beach at sunrise or sunset, when the light turns the water into shades of gold and rose, is one of those experiences that makes you feel genuinely grateful to be alive. But Harbor Island is more than just its famous beach. The island itself is a charming, unhurried place where golf carts are the primary mode of transportation, and the streets are lined with bougainvillea-draped cottages in shades of yellow, pink, and white. The small town of Dunmore Town, named after the 18th century governor Lord Dunmore, is one of the oldest settlements in the Bahamas and retains a quiet, timeless character that feels worlds away from the bustle of Nassau. The local restaurants here serve some of the freshest seafood you will ever taste, and the boutique hotels and guest houses offer an intimate, personalized style of hospitality that larger resorts simply cannot replicate. If you are looking for a place to truly slow down, breathe deeply, and let the beauty of the Bahamas wash over you completely, Harbor Island is that place. The Abaco Islands, a chain of cays and islands in the northern Bahamas, offer a completely different kind of Bahamian experience, one defined by outdoor adventure, unspoiled nature, and a laid-back charm that feels authentically Caribbean. The Abacos are widely regarded as one of the premier bone fishing destinations in the world, and anglers travel from every corner of the globe to test their skills on the vast shallow flats that surround these islands. Bone fishing is a pursuit that requires patience, precision, and a deep respect for the natural environment, and the guides who operate here are among the most knowledgeable and skilled in the business. Even if you have never held a fishing rod in your life, a guided bone fishing excursion in the Abacos is an experience worth having, not just for the fishing itself, but for the chance to spend hours in the company of someone who knows these waters intimately and can share their knowledge of the ecosystem, the wildlife, and the culture of the islands. For those who prefer to explore under their own power, kayaking through the mangrove creeks and shallow cays of the Abacos is an equally rewarding experience. Paddling silently through these protected waterways, you will encounter herons, ospreys, and rays gliding beneath your hull, and the sense of peace and connection with the natural world is profound. The Abacos also offer excellent sailing, snorkeling, and beachcombing, making them the perfect destination for travelers who want to fill every day with discovery and adventure while still feeling completely relaxed at the end of it all.